Welcome to Black Friday, Earth. I'm Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire, and with me, of course, is intern Compound Interest here. Hello, intern Compound Interest.
Hi, I'm intern Christy. Hello, welcome to this extremely special episode of Radio Free Multiverse. That's right, Fluval. What is it? Why am I so excited?
Because we are orbiting Black Friday, Earth.
We're here early for the doorbusters.
The doorbusters are coming.
I'm so excited. Hi, Holly Goody.
Thank you, beautiful city. I'm wearing my... Thank you, beautiful city. I'm wearing my Black Friday wimple because here today we are going to crown a new saint of capitalism.
Yes, that's what we're doing. We're super, so we don't talk about it a lot here.
Exactly, Jazz Fats in Montgomery. It's my capitalism wimple and habit.
Yes,
I do have a money habit.
We don't talk about it a lot, but we do have like a higher power in the Grand Aquarium Empire Network. We do like believe in something, and that which we believe in, it's money. It's capital. It's
we also believe in Grand Emperor Acreon, ruler of the unknown universe, the endless fish tank, the boundless enclosure, the source from which we were all decanted.
Like you were all decanted, yes.
Yeah, those of us who count are. I'm over here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Fluval.
Stop. I know Studio Cat is distracting with how cute they are, but like, look at me.
You're so wonderful looking. I really love that habit. I definitely don't regret staying up all night making it for you. That's something I don't.
You shouldn't. Yeah, Studio Cat is here and hovering above the
Studio
ground.
Cat's also here for the doorbusters. We're so excited. But okay. So this is what's really exciting. What's really exciting.
What's really exciting?
So not only are we today going to canonize a new saint of capitalism, because there are saints associated with capitalism.
And it's of course spelled $AINT.
Yeah, that's how it works. But we have gathered for you industry leaders from across the multiverse to present to you, our consumption-focused audience, their Black Friday doorbuster deals.
Absolutely.
Yes, we're really excited. I'm really excited.
I'm also excited. Yeah, but I'm glad you knew not to speak for me.
I've been talking about getting advertising on the show for
Feed
a while.
me deals. I'm hungry for savings, says Jazz Fats in Montgomery.
We have such a wonderful consumer-based audience, and everyone's going to know that. And at the end of this episode, all sorts of companies are going to be tripping over themselves to advertise with us. It's true. That's what's going to happen.
Exactly, Stephen Premmel. And speaking of saints, I think it's time we look at some of the great and wonderful saints of capitalism that are already out there so that we know and have a better idea of what kind of criteria you'll be looking for when you show your support for our potential saints. So here we go. You know him from making his employees break down in tears. It's Apple founder Saint Steve Jobs.
When he was named number 2 employee of Apple versus like number 1 versus the guy, who made everything,
Wozniak.
he cried.
Yeah, he cried. He cried.
They made up a new category.
They made him Apple employee number 0 to appease his wounded ego.
I would never do that. Even if I made this whole studio, which I very well may have, I would never do that. I'm so happy with being in like a second place position next to the glory that is Fluval.
Speaking of second, our second saint of capitalism is a previous incarnation of the soul now living in Elon Musk. He punched up other inventions, yet styled himself as a genius inventor. It's quote-unquote inventor Saint Thomas Edison. And here's a fact fractal for you already. You know, Elon Musk, he uses the name Tesla for all his inventions that he bought his way into the co-founder position on. And that's a real Edison move.
That's a real Edison move right there. Following public interest.
After St. Thomas Edison, it's the self-described radical for capitalism, St. Ayn Rand. That's right, the author whose book launched 1,000 fedoras.
She had to be convinced that greed did in fact exist before she would accept government-related assistance so that she wouldn't starve to death in her old age.
And fourth on the docket, Saint Sir Richard Branson, knighted for his services to entrepreneurship.
Yeah. Branson is still alive.
Oh yeah, no, you don't have to be dead to be a saint of capitalism.
Yeah, not, it's not because he naturally was supposed to live that long. Let me tell you. But, yeah, no, he's still alive.
But of course, our next saint, why they have eternal life, because they are the bringer of the light of Fordism, Saint Henry Ford, who had the global vision.
Right.
And new consumerism was the key to peace.
Precisely. If we all just buy things, we'll all be happy.
And the final selected saint of capitalism is Saint William Randolph Hearst.
That's right.
The media mogul who proves money is speech, and whose last words were probably not rosebud.
Unlikely, to be sure.
And now, you've seen some of the Hall of Fame. Let's look at the potential saints of capitalism. First up, as a potential saint, it's the first king of Mars. He bought his way into a co-founder credited Tesla, and he's famed Bernie Sanders reply guy. That's right. It's Elon Musk, and all these potential saints' halos, of course, have yet to be filled in.
Yes, because they're potential.
Up next,
maybe.
It's the man. You know him from Flying to Space in a Penis, entrepreneur, business magnate, and Lex Luthor fanboy, Jeff Bezos. There's a reason he's releasing all sorts of shows where Superman's the villain.
I do think that William Randolph Hearst would respect Chris Hardwick.
Points to CPL 33020.
Yeah, so just to know what kind of man he is, yeah.
Coming up next, you know this potential saint of capitalism from being interviewed by comedian Mary Houlihan. It's former hedge fund manager and convicted felon Martin Shkreli. The Pharma Bro himself. Exactly, Martin Skrillex.
Martin
Skrillex.
Really the only entrepreneur brave enough to obey the law of supply and demand.
And speaking of fraud, our next potential saint, they know about fraud. They co-founded the Fire Festival with Ja Rule. Yeah. It's Billy McFarland, who allegedly built his entire career on fraud, not just his ill-fated festival. Oh, Jamie Dimon. We've tried to induct Jamie Dimon before, but Jamie Dimon hasn't quite made it yet, despite the golden toilet that he has.
Yeah, you actually can't have a soul to be a saint of capitalism. That sort of excludes you from the running.
Our final potential saint of
capitalism is
Jordan Belfort, the subject of The Wolf of Wall Street, who is coincidentally also a werewolf. And you know what? Speaking of fun coincidences, he went to jail for fraud and is completely unrelatedly now a huge fan of NFTs.
These are your contenders! And the way that we will know who is to be canonized tonight is... it's going to be the result, of course, because here on Radio Free Multiverse, we're always giving our audience the say.
That's right. It's up to you.
It's up to you. It's up to you and how you do in trivia. So, what you're going to do when you sign into this Kahoot is you are going to name yourself something related to the potential saint of capitalism who you want canonized. So we're gonna put that up now.
Well, in a sec it'll be up.
In a sec it'll be up. It's not up.
No, it's not up there but it will be now.
There, canonize a saint. Go to Kahoot. Not it.
Enter
rude code.
Enter
Room
rude code.
Rude code. It's a pretty rude dude. 2888999.
That's right. It's 2888.
Can you do a write-in? If you do, that potential saint will likely not have any images to celebrate them, and I don't know. They they're really self-important, and they really care about themselves.
So yeah, I mean, you definitely can.
We really can't control you outside of just vaporizing you. So you can go ahead and play with that. I mean, but welcome, Fry Me Up, Scotty. I hear you're for the Fire Festival.
Fire me up, Scotty.
Fire me up, Scotty.
This game does have a shocking lack of Horde Jedi so far. That is true, especially after last week where there was a horde of Hordes Jedi.
There was such a big horde. There was such a big horde. Welcome, CPL 33020. I don't know which scene of capitalism you would like to support with that. We also have a lovely group of emojis who I also am not sure. Okay, we got Skrillex Walk Run. I think that's
for Martin Shkreli.
For Shkreli. I think that's for Shkreli.
Yes, that's definitely for Shkreli.
CPL 33020. Oh, they're gone. Jatless Shrug.
Jatless Shrug is a good name.
Love that. I think that the emojis are Steve Jobs because... Oh, no, he's already won.
Yeah, he's already established, though.
I think
it might be
it's
Bezos
Elon.
or Elon.
Intern Ish. Hi, Intern
Hello,
Ish.
Intern Ish. Hello, Tesla Driver 69.
Tesla Driver 69. Another person here for Elon.
The Argyle says, oh no, I'm making cookies.
Bezos.
Ayn Rand is already a saint of capitalism who has been canonized.
Yes.
So. I mean, you can still vote for her, but
you can vote
do whatever
between,
you want.
Let's pull up all the potential saints that they can vote between. Fluval, if we can do that in your Mind Palace.
My Mind Palace cannot have both the Kahoot screen and that screen up at the same time.
Go Maves, Mr. Cuban.
But the potential saints, again, were Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Martin Shkreli, Billy McFarland, and Jordan Belfort. Those are your 5 who are up for beatification today on Black Friday Earth.
Let's put them up. Grimes prenup, love that.
Cuban was robbed, though.
Let's put them up, and then we'll
point.
bring up the screen again, just in case anyone is like, oh no, but who will I back? Because this is such a big deal.
This is a big moment. You're right. And yeah,
it's
Cuban,
a really big deal.
Cuban was robbed. I can't disagree with you, but I'm not the one who nominates.
No.
These
it's a
potential
religious
saints.
thing.
It's
We're
not me.
You know, the Benny Gesserit.
Yeah, they're like the Benny Gesserit. It's not up to me.
One of those situations.
It's out of my hands who gets nominated. But yeah, here you've got potential saints. Here we go. Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Jeff Bezos. Martin Shkreli. Billy McFarland and Jordan Belfort. That's a good point, Jess. A real saint of capitalism would want to be sainted all the times once. That's for the poors.
That's true. That's true.
But also, I want to welcome... Yeah, so we got...
It's
Mark
Video Cat.
Cuban does have a vote.
So, the nominators, the possible nominees are...
No, that's not what they're asking. What they're asking is who nominated them.
Oh. I mean, it's like you know how it is with, like, religious things. Like, you go to the giant...
So they worship the almighty dollar. The almighty dollar is their deity.
It's a really big church. It is in the sky. You have to go through 3 nebula to get there. You get there, right? And then you're like, okay, so I just go inside, right? And they give me the... No, you can't go inside.
Have you seen Elysium?
You have to
It's similar to Elysium.
Through a moat. And you have to murder everyone else who wants to get there. It's like Squid Game.
Big Squid Game energy, but yeah, so there are saints.
Studio cats are agnostic. That's true. We tried to convert them. It didn't.
That's probably also why Studio Cat leaves so often during the show. But
yeah,
you know, Mark Cuban does have a write-in vote, so Mark Cuban could. That's a good point.
That is a good point. Anyone who might want to nominate Shkreli,
but you're right.
Did murder real humans.
Cuban could win this.
I feel like killed via like also just murder. But yes, he's the only industrialist brave enough to let people die because they couldn't pay him.
We have a real dark horse candidate here with Mark Cuban.
Maybe.
So I think we have to see who wins. Will our write-in win? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's to start our Kahoot! Here we go. Oh, the emojis are Jordan Belfort from Wall Street, because it's a bear and a bull. Here we go. Question number 1. The U.S. seized and sold the only copy of a Wu-Tang album previously owned by which potential saint of capitalism? Was that Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Martin Shkreli, or Rich Uncle Pennybags? Scene here is a record, but not the one-of-a-kind Wu-Tang album possessed by one of our potential saints. Stephen Premmel feels worse as a person for knowing this. That's the vibe that Radio Free Multiverse gives off.
Yes.
But the correct answer is Martin Shkreli, the first capitalist brave enough to
literally let people die / murder them
by
viciously.
raising the price of insulin by 5,000%.
Yep.
And he was convicted of securities fraud unrelated to that
completely unrelated.
And so he was forced to give the album to the U.S. government in 2018, who then sold it for an undisclosed amount to an anonymous buyer.
Good, the Argyle. That means that it's working.
But also, I've got a Fluval's Fact Fractal for you. That was the album is called Once Upon a Time in Shaolin and was recorded in secret over 6 years. The Wu-Tang Clan's goal with the album was to restore music to a sense of fine art through scarcity. Legal agreement stipulated that the album could not be commercially exploited for 88 years. After toying with either destroying the album or leaving it in a remote location, Shkreli decided just to stream parts of it online to celebrate Donald Trump winning the presidency, because Martin Shkreli is bad in every way you can think of.
So you should definitely nominate...
So far, Fire Me Up Scotty is in first place with 990 points. Skrillex Walk Run is in second with 989. Go Mavs, M Cuban in third. Internation fourth. And Jetless Shrugged in fifth with 976 points.
He will make an NFT. His legal fees actually are paid for as of the giving of this album to the government.
Big ups to the Cube Man, says the Board Castle. I think we froze for a second. I think that the dimensional veil sometimes interrupts our signal. You know how that works.
There's just communists everywhere trying to stop us leaving the gospel.
But let's go to our next question. Question number 2. It's a multi-select. It shouldn't be a multi-select.
But it is!
But it is! What was the name of the only song that Saint of Capitalism, Richard Branson, ever produced?
And only one of these
is correct. Lamb Bam, Baba Black Sheep, Branson's Handsome, or One Day I'ma Make It to Space, baby. One of these is the song produced by Richard Branson. The other song that it thinks is correct, well, you're just lucky. You're just lucky that some
Only
bad
one of these is
mistakes
actually
happen. Only
correct.
one of these.
We're just giving you, we're serving like real
3 of you knew it.
billionaire
It was.
quality.
Oh, you don't. Oh, okay.
This is the quality you get with capitalism.
That's wild. So it looks like you could select multiple answers even though only one of them was right, which is a new fun trick for me to know is an option. The only correct answer is Baba Black Sheep, which 3 of you knew. And that song was credited to Singing Sheep, and the recording was a series of sheep buying along to a drum machine produced track, and it reached number 42 in the UK charts in 1982.
Yeah, that's a real thing that Richard Branson did. You know,
He couldn't track down any
Yeah, we
copies
couldn't
of it.
find it. I feel like he might have had it wiped from the internet.
Yeah, he might have had it scrubbed from the internet,
Why did
unfortunately.
he do that? You
So-
know, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Also, fun fact about Richard Branson, he wants you to think he's the coolest person who's
Yes.
ever lived.
like really
If you know
bad.
one thing, you need to know Richard Branson is cool.
Yeah.
You know what else is cool? The leaderboard. Let's see who's on top of it and whose saint has an advantage now. It is Wall Street, Jordan
Wall
Belfort
Street!
with Intern-ish in second. I can only assume that means Intern-ish is hoping to themselves
they-
become a
them-
saint of
yes.
capitalism. With Fire Me Up,
And
Scotty
we'll
down
canonize you.
to third.
We
We'll
will.
we
We'll
will
do it.
beatify
We'll
you
do
so quick.
We will canonize you.
But speaking of
Oh my god.
capitalism,
Oh my god.
it's time to talk
It's
to our
time for our
first
first.
captain of industry. And that would be Germ Advisor. Hello, Germ Advisor.
Hello, welcome, Germ Advisor.
Hi, welcome to GermStop. Can I help you find a germ or virus today?
Hi, we're so excited to have you on because we got you to do this advertisement for your doorbusters for Radio Free Multiverse. Remember, I emailed
Yeah, that was
you?
my manager.
Did I
my manager.
your
my
manager?
He went on break at about 4
He went
PM,
on break.
I want to say, and hasn't come back, so I'm kind of here by myself, so I guess this is as good as it's going to get.
Okay, well, I mean, but you know all of the doorbusters, right? You're qualified.
Sure.
You can give people doorbusters. Tell us the doorbusters. We have this huge.
We're one of the largest purveyors of novel and transmittable viruses. We catalog all of them. I got 3 bins of black mold that are buy 2 get 1 today. They're right over there.
Buy one, get one black mold.
We're getting a question for you from the chat. Do
Yes.
you take trade-ins?
Yes.
We do. We have a club card. You get 15% off of transmittable viruses, and you get to pre-order novel viruses early.
Ooh.
It's kind of cool. Sir, is that your child? Yeah, they really need to be more gentle with the Giardia Hero kiosk, okay?
Don't break the Giardia.
Don't break
Thank
the
you.
Giardia. Okay, that's a deal that our audience could get. We have a question. Any swine flu on display? You have to take a phone call during our ad.
I just gotta pick this up. Yeah.
You got it.
Thank you for calling GermStop, where you can pre-order Call of Duty.
I
How
thought
can
I was
help you?
talking to the CEO.
I mean, that
Yeah,
would have
it
been
just
more of a
died.
captain of
On
industry,
its
yeah.
own? You said it's Epstein-Barr virus? Yeah, you need to contact the manufacturer. Sorry, guys. I just have to take every call that comes in.
Oh, of course. Look, we understand
Yeah,
that titans of
definitely.
industry, captains of industry,
Titans,
they got to do a
captains.
lot. It's a hard
Yeah.
work. It's a hard job managing.
It's definitely
Hey, if
okay
you guys
for
wanna
them to do
pre-order
this.
Bubonic Commando 7. They said the release date's April 30th of 2022, but that's just the end of their fiscal year. It could come out anytime before then.
Is there a deluxe edition with extra pack-ins? Because I love those little pack-ins. I love the little extra perks. Like, is there a little helmet that Studio Cat can wear for the Bubonic Commando to look like the Bubonic Commando?
Like, people used to say that, GermStop would go out of business once airborne germs became a thing, but
Yeah, I heard that.
we managed to pivot to selling PPE, too, so, like, you want a free Rick and Morty
yes.
face mask?
Ooh.
I love this, playing both sides of the capitalism
I
game.
gotta cover all the bases. Sorry, just hang on. Thank you for calling GermStop, where you can pre-order Call of Duty.
Call of Duty's a good one.
Yeah, if you unplug it from hepatitis A and plug it into hepatitis B, the little light should come on. No problem.
Half-Flu Infinite. Oh.
I've heard that your germs have given a lot of people a red ring of death.
Yes.
Do you insure on that? Is there a warranty? Because not all of them are supposed to do that.
There's like a 30-day return window of. Oh, hold on. No, this is Japanese encephalitis. You can't play it in America unless your body accepts imports. Yeah, there's usually like a 30-day return window for you to.
Okay. Do you have a DVD of Meet the Germs?
Thank you for calling Germstop. Yes. No, we don't carry basal toads.
No?
No.
Sorry.
But
Are
they
you
have
sold out or
sunglasses.
something?
Yeah, I know.
They're
Tom,
so cool.
Tom, before you clock out, I have to take a throat swab to make sure you don't take any product home.
Is that a problem? A lot of associates stealing germs?
Yeah, a lot of these, the microscopes don't always work, and it's really easy to just, conceal it. And
Seasonal
freshy
workers.
folds. Yeah.
No one wants to work. No one cares as much about the huge business that's underpaying them. No one cares.
I know.
They
They're fighting
just
for-
don't want to work.
Hey, it's funny when COVID-14 was announced, people thought, it was good. We were going to run out of shelf space because there were so many Roman numerals that the boxes were going to have to get bigger to accommodate it. But then they just switched to Arabic numerals.
Oh, well, that's clever. Wheels of capitalism just keep turning.
But are you guys ready? Did you catch everything you wanted to come down with today?
Well, I mean, really, we just wanted to hear about the doorbusters so that our audience can maybe come in and get some tapeworm gem and stuff. So are those all of your doorbusters? Buy 2 for 1 black mold?
Yeah, 2 for 1 black mold, you get a Rick and Morty mask if you want to pre-order Call of Duty. I got it for Plague Station and Xbox Silius.
Ooh. What's your
it's my
favorite
first weekend
virus
here,
in
so
stock? This is your first, they gave, okay, well,
What a trial by fire.
I'm gonna need
Here,
to
I'll just-
email that manager with a laser. You might be getting a new spot might be opening up at your germ stop. Thank you so much,
Germ Advisor.
Everyone check out the germ stop
Check out the
for all
Germ
those
Stop.
wonderful doorbusters. Brought to you by Radio Free Multiverse. We're the ones who are giving you this advertising, which are definitely going to increase their sales. And advertisers should pay us to advertise.
Definitely pay us.
And also should have the person advertising who is talking to me in the post.
But now what you should do is play our next trivia
Yes!
question. And that is question number 3. The National Retail Federation coined the term Cyber Monday in what year? Was that 1999, 2005, 2012, or 2069? And of course, Cyber Monday is the holiday where people used to go into their office and get those sweet e-deals.
Them sweet e-deals before internet was good enough in their own
Exactly.
homes.
So they'd have to wait.
And they were able to steal that from their employers. Can you believe it? They're in their employer's rented office, and they have the gall to think about anything but the business. It makes me sick.
Obviously, we're happy with the people who are just buying office supplies at a discount. Oh, it's also the day to cyber. That is true, CBC 9000.
Yes.
It evolved into that. Oh, yeah. And this year's Cyber Monday is also Spider Monday because it's the day Spider-Man No Way Home tickets go on sale.
Yeah, they're also giving a complimentary 20 spiders that are going to be delivered directly into your mouths at night while
And-
you sleep.
Oh, Mark Cuban is conceding and stopping his campaign because everyone's too strong, and it's not because Beautiful City has to go to bed or anything. But good night, Beautiful City.
Good night, Beautiful City. I
Also,
certainly hope that
Kyber
you
Monday.
wake up tomorrow.
Kyber Monday for all any galactic emperors trying to
Yes.
stock up on super weapons. Don't forget about Kyber Monday, where you can get those
Very
Kyber crystals.
Important. I have it on my calendar every year. It's more important than like any other day.
But let's see which potential saints are benefiting from people knowing that the correct answer was 2005. And it was from a press release from shop.org called Cyber Monday, quickly
Good night,
becoming one of the
Beautiful
biggest
City.
shopping days of the year. Atlas Shrugged and CPL Bezos are now in 3rd and 4th place on our leaderboard. Quite a shake-up after that question. Cyberman Monday as well.
Yes.
Says Studio Cat.
All of them Cyberman, Cybering. It's fun. It's lots of fun. I need more Kyber crystals really bad. But we have another, do we have another question?
We have another question. Question number 4. Tom Hanks turned down which potential saint of capitalism's offer to join him in space? Was that Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Richard Branson, or Harry Mudd? Which potential saint offered... 60 knew it. It was Jeffrey Bezos.
It was Jeffy.
In an appearance,
I call him Jeffy because we're friends.
In an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Tom Hanks confirmed that Bezos asked and invited him into space. Kimmel asked him if that was true, and Hanks said, quote, well, yeah, provided I pay.
Yeah.
It costs like $28 million or something like that, and I'm doing good, Jimmy. I'm doing good, but I ain't paying $28 million. End quote from America's Dad.
Yeah.
Let's go to leaderboard to see who is rocketing into the stratosphere of our game. It's Atlas Shrugged with 29.10 points. CPL Bezos in 2nd with 28.24. Wall Street Advocate Emoji in 3rd. Internish in 4th. And Skrillex Walk Run, despite trying to tank the game, is in 5th place.
Good job, Skrillex.
He didn't want to see Bezos' space eyes. Says this is ish.
That's fair. That's very fair.
But you know what I do want to see?
Do you want to see? Do you know what we want to see?
Our next Captain of Industry.
Captain of Industry.
You know them from their appearance on Jeopardy Earth. It's Universal Jeopardy Grand Champion Joel Pissman.
What's up?
What's up, Joel?
Fucking here.
Welcome back, Joel.
It's Joel Pissman. Joel Pissman. We know you're calling in from Planet Fuck. Tell us, what kind of doorbuster Black Friday deals do you have for our viewers?
Deals? I don't know what you're talking about, deals. You want fucking deals?
Yeah.
It's
I'm
Black
the only
Friday.
game in town. I don't have to give you deals. I'm Joel fucking Pissman.
But
If you want cum in this universe, it's gotta go through me. You're paying top dollar. Even on Black Friday. I don't
Stephen
care.
Premmel has a question for you. You mad, bro?
Yeah, you mad, bro?
I'm not mad. You should be mad. You should be
I'm
mad
not.
that you're not already
'Cause you
here
said
buying
you had-
from me.
You said you had deals for our people. I guess the deal is just that you exist.
The deal is you come to me, I give you the cum.
It's hard to argue with that deal.
That's
I mean, it's pretty
true.
That's the
straightforward.
whole,
There's no...
You need the cum. What are you gonna do without cum? What are you gonna?
Is
Are you
there
gonna
like
get to the
a...
grocery store
Look.
without a full tank of cum in the morning? I don't think so.
Is there like a
What do you think you're
coupon
gonna do?
code or
Laundry
something
without
that we
putting a
can
little
use?
cum in there?
What about like bulk prices? Any bulk pricing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
if you buy a lot of
wholesale.
it, I make more money. So
No
Can-
wholesale costs.
Can you just
we're
give us a
gonna have-
coupon code? It doesn't have to do
Yeah,
anything,
just-
but it just like
yeah.
displays a funny message so
Oh,
like
yeah,
they at least feel
here's a
good.
coupon.
Or you
Coupon
could
code,
make it look like it's more
555
expensive, and then
555. Go fuck yourself. Come and
Oh.
get this cum.
Okay, everyone, you heard.
You
Okay.
heard, use coupon code 555. Go fuck yourself. Come and get this cum.
I'm Joel fucking
That's
Pissman.
right.
I mean, I'm at a loss of words, Joel.
This Pissman sure is a lot to deal with. And you know what? I think we are going to have to deal with
Yeah.
them because it's the only game in town.
Yeah.
And I
The only
need
game in town.
golems.
You have a
Trying to
monopoly
get
on
cum.
the cum game.
Yeah,
gotta
what are
come to
your
me.
cum varietals? Tell us
Oh,
about your
we've got
stock.
wet cum, we've got
Wet
dry
cum,
cum,
dry cum.
we got cum that comes in clouds, we got
Do you have
silos full of cum, we got bales of
Silos.
cum,
You have glow in
we
the
got
dark cum.
cake, we got
Cum cake.
yeah, this is cake
Is
made
that
of cum.
cake that? Okay,
Okay.
it's cake made of cum, not just cake that pairs well with it.
Yeah.
It's not like coffee
No,
cake.
no. But we do also have that.
Okay. So you have all varieties of cum
You
cake.
take a sip of the cum cake cum, and then you eat some of the cum cake.
Do you host cum tastings?
That's Stephen Premmel's question for you.
Yeah, maybe that's like a Black
No,
Friday
I'm not
deal,
giving
right?
away
It's not
even a single
You're
ounce of this
not.
cum for free. You come, you buy a whole thing of cum, you drink it. Or you put it in your car, or you pour it over the dashboard of your kaleidoscope, or whatever you want to do with the cum. You need the cum. How else are you going to get around?
Neapolitan.
We do have Neapolitan cum.
Oh, that's exciting. Is that new? New Black Friday deal? Neapolitan cum. Doorbuster.
But, okay, look, fine. I'm going to give you this one thing.
Yes!
If it gets you off my freaking back.
Yes, we got a deal.
We got a deal. Audience.
Yes.
Here's
We
the deal.
are bringing you
selling
deals. We are bringing you Black Friday deals with our advertisers here. Joel Pissman, Universal Jeopardy Grand Champion. Joel Pissman. Joel, do you have any other deals for us before we go back to our canonizing?
I don't think so. Come and get the cum. What do you want from me?
Okay, everyone, come and get the
thank
cum.
you, Joel Pissman.
Thank you, Joel Pissman.
And now let's get back to the difficult process of canonizing our new Saints of Capitalism. And of course, for those of you who have joined us, if you can vote for if you want to canonize Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Martin Shkreli, Billy McFarland, or Jordan Belfort by including a reference to them in your name on Kahoot.
That's right. And we will be giving you different deals from our industry leaders throughout the show. I know that the first two were less of deals.
I mean, no.
No.
That's not true. Germstop
does have a deal.
Germstop had a deal on Black Mold to buy two, get one free.
Yes. We weren't talking to the CEO.
No, but they still had deals.
They
still delivered on the promise.
For our audience.
They did. They had commercial deals, even though it wasn't the CEO.
Thank you, Fluval. That makes me feel better.
Okay, whatever. Intern consumerism.
I'm intern Christy.
Let's go to the next question. Here we go. Which potential saint of capitalism, quote unquote, threatened Leonardo DiCaprio after that saint's girlfriend flirted with the Titanic heartthrob? Is that Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Richard Branson, or C. Montgomery Burns? Seen here is the Titanic plunging to its watery grave.
Yeah, the fire on deck is from that Automod. Just being destroyed.
Oh yeah, Automod did not know what to do with that last segment. You were very right, Jess Vadson Montgomery. Crap, why do I know this? Says one BBBR. Why do you know this?
Why do you know this?
No one made you know this.
And 4 other people knew this.
Yeah, it was Jeffrey Bezos.
It was Jeff.
Shirtless while implying he wanted to throw Leo off a cliff, which we'll see after we look at the leaderboard. Who fell off the leaderboard? No one but Internish now in 5th place. SingleWalkRun in 4th. Wall Street emoji in 3rd. CPL, almost said Corporal Bezos. CPL Bezos in 2nd with the highest answer streak of 3 in a row, meaning they've gotten a lot of them right so far. And Atlas Shrugged up in 1st place.
Is a corporal the same as a colonel?
No, they're different. They're different ranks.
Just one of them is spelled exactly like the other one sounds.
And here is Jeffy B having a normal one.
Just having a real normal one.
Just having a real normal one. Well, this is ish. It's fine. You're just
fine because
you're just trying to get yourself canonized, which is honestly kind of the most capitalist approach of all.
I think so.
But now that we know Jeffrey he's having a normal day and is handling things very well, let's go to the next question. The term Black Friday was popularized in Philadelphia in the 1960s. Merchants there attempted to rebrand the day as Big Friday, Green Friday, Sales Friday, or Spendsgiving. Was it Big Friday, Green Friday, Sales Friday, or Spendsgiving that they tried to rename Black Friday to?
What would you rename Black Friday as?
Fluval Day.
Fluval Day.
I would also name any. I would name any holiday you ask me to rename Fluval Day because I deserve
catchy.
One.
You do.
Well, it's 4
true.
of you knew it. It was Big Friday. In 1961, Black Friday was mostly popular in Philadelphia, and a PR executive named Abe S. Rosen recommended renaming the day Big Friday to help stimulate business. I like Spendsgiving more too as well.
Yeah, Spendsgiving. How many Fluval holidays are there? That is a good question. I have been seeding religions that worship Fluval as their messiah throughout the multiverse, throughout time and space. I'm not sure how many caught on.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you the real answer.
Yes?
Not enough.
Not enough. That's
Not
true.
enough Fluval holidays. And I have a
That's
fact
very
fractal
true.
for you on this one. Philadelphia police said they called the day Black Friday because they so loathed the terrible traffic conditions. The Encyclopedia Britannica suggests that the myth of the day being called Black Friday because it's the day businesses turn a profit was spread to help give the day better associations because the attempts to turn it into Big Friday failed. Because honestly, if your business doesn't turn a profit until the last Friday in November, your business is not doing well.
That's not how capitalism works.
It's pretty transparently not good.
Fluval Teens
Fluval
Day.
Teens Day needs to be a thing.
Fluval always has a wet willy. He's a fash.
Oh. But after, now let's go back to the trivia to go to our leaderboard. Who knew it was Big Friday? Skrillex Walk Run has taken second place, but Jetless Shrugged has the highest answer streak of 4. Yeah, the wet willy thing. Don't talk about my willy. I think this was the moment that our audience learned I have a willy as well. It was not what Single Walk Run meant. They meant sticking a finger in my ear and pranking me like a grade schooler. A Willie and not a William.
Yup. We have another ad for everyone.
Yes, we do.
You should get so stoked. We have another captain of industry here to share their Black Friday deals with all of you, our audience.
That's right. Please welcome very soon the Paperclip. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Yeah!
Welcome to the Paperclip God.
Hello, I'm Johan. And
Hello,
I am
Johan.
Welcome.
It's a great honor to be here, Fluval, and intern Coachella, or whatever.
I am intern Christy. I emailed with you.
Their name
I'm
is
the
Intern
person-
Carousel.
I'm the person you were talking to.
Not really important, but okay.
But tell us about your business and about the deals that you have for
We've got some
us.
Paperclip fans in the chat.
Yeah.
We got some clip heads.
Let me tell you guys, I am the inventor of the paperclip, as you can see here.
The inventor?
This is my-
Can you show us that
I-
paperclip one more time?
Right here.
Ooh,
You see, it's
it-
perfect, and it has one less bend in it.
It's a little more square.
It is. It's true.
Other ones I've seen.
And I got some great deals on these square paperclips as well. 25% off on Black Friday.
Ooh, 25% off. Do you hear that, everyone?
Now that's
true.
a deal.
People are going to be busting those doors down, that's for sure.
They are.
One of our doorbusters, as you can tell, is 2 pieces of paper, which you can use your new paperclip on.
Oh, we're getting a
Let's
demonstration.
zoom in on this. Let's take a bigger look at this. Yeah,
All
reset.
your paperclip needs right here. You see, it works just like this. You just stick it on there, and it just holds.
Okay. It seems like there may be some flaws in your invention.
Is that
I blame
why the
that
25?
Samuel Fay. He made a paperclip 40 years before me. Looks like this. It's got an extra bend in it. Everything went downhill from there. Everything. I have to get this stuff away. It's ridiculous.
So you're telling me that you didn't actually invent the paperclip?
Well, they invented this newer, better paperclip with
Invented
one
this
less fold.
paperclip 40 years
Oh,
after Samuel Bear.
okay.
Well, good for you. I'm
Yeah.
Very happy. That's great. You're doing
Entrepreneurship's
great.
Most
You're doing
people
great,
think
champ.
that I am the true inventor.
Oh,
I may not work as well.
but clearly
That's
people
right.
know you.
I mean, you're the
Absolutely.
paperclip
Yeah.
god.
I'm the famous paperclip god.
Yeah, what do they call Samuel Fay?
Samuel.
The paperclip Samuel?
They don't even mention paperclips with his name, let me tell you. He's a real loser.
Oh, really?
Ooh,
Tell me.
do
So you've
tell.
met this person?
Yeah. Couldn't pick him out in a lineup.
Ooh. so forgettable.
Just so forgettable.
So forgettable. It's crazy they remembered his patent.
Yeah, I mean, I would not remember a Paperclip Samuel's patent. I mean,
Right?
Versus a Paperclip God.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous.
So anyway, stop on by Johann's paperclip store and we'll get you 2 sheets of paper if you're the first 5 customers.
Is that because you only have 10 sheets, or?
I don't really want to talk about this anymore.
Okay, goodbye, Paperclip God.
Okay, thank you so
Thank
much,
you so much
Paperclip God.
To the Paperclip God,
25%
Johann.
off, everyone, for paper clips that definitely hold paper together. You all saw it.
Oh, for sure they
you
do.
all saw it. You saw it happen. It was just the floor model.
Yeah, absolutely,
You
just the
saw
floor
that.
model.
You
You know,
saw
it was
that.
probably because someone who had come by the store sabotaged it. I mean,
Yes, that happens all the
Clearly-
time.
yeah. Also, yes, there was a great stash on the Paperclip God. Thank you for calling that
Yes.
out, Jazz Fads in
Yes.
Montgomery.
An excellent stash. An excellent stash.
Speaking of things people have seen, let's go to our next question and continue our quest for the canonization. Charles Foster Kane's sprawling estate Xanadu is based on which newspaper magnate's eponymous castle? Is that Joseph Pulitzer, Lord Beaverbrook, William Randolph Hearst, or me, Fluval? Because I, of course, own the Fluval Gazette.
Yep. He definitely edits it himself, too.
7 of you got it. It was William Randolph Hearst. Hearst's life is also thought to have influenced much of the film's plot.
Just as it influenced much of the way news is conducted
Absolutely.
to this day.
Let's
across
see.
the multiverse.
It's also, it's appropriate that William Randolph Hearst had the yellow button because
Oh.
yellow journalism was popularized by William Randolph Hearst, which is, of course, in many ways the forerunner to clickbait.
Yes, it is.
Mank did also write a
Yes.
movie about me. It was called Citizen Fluval, The Fluval Story, starring Fluval, written by Fluval, produced by Fluval,
Yeah.
costume design by Fluval, art direction by Fluval. I was also the gaffer.
Flufel did all of this.
I was the best boy!
You were the best boy. That one he actually did. The rest of them I was doing. But he was the best boy.
Let's look at this
Held a
next.
little
Let's look at this
light. It's
leaderboard, which
cute.
is also as immaculately lit as my film, where Jatlas Shrugged is in first, Skrillex Walk Run in second, CPL Bezos in third, Wall Street Emoji in fourth, and Internation in fifth, while Jatlas Shrug has the highest answer streak of 5, meaning they've only missed 2 questions so far.
Yeah, intern Mike has not had to do much work today, and I'm super not here for that.
Well,
Just telling you.
hopefully, Intern Mike will have to do more.
Yes.
After our next question, which of these saints of capitalism was the kid of a gold rush millionaire?
Which one?
Was that Ayn Rand, Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, or William Randolph Hearst?
Image
See, here is
rushing.
the gold rush, where it sure looks like that prospector in the front is about to look up towards the sky and yell, "Gold! I found gold!"
In these darn hills, go!
60 minutes answered. Only a few players have yet to lock in what they think. Which saint of capitalism was the kid of a gold rush millionaire? You know, if you know when they were alive, that's
Yes.
it's a nice hint as to which of these could have even been the kid of a gold rush millionaire.
I don't know when any of these people were alive. I think that one of
Well,
them
Ayn
was
Rand was alive
definitely-
until the mid-2000s, so that's a hint right there.
Like, I think I know one of these.
SingleWalkRun picked randomly. Did they pick correctly? Well, the answer is, of course, William Randolph
William
Hearst. Only one of you got it.
Hearst.
His dad was millionaire George Hearst.
Yeah.
And William Randolph Hearst was given the San Francisco Examiner by his daddy after he was expelled from Harvard for pranks like sending professors chamber pots with their faces on them.
And beer parties.
And beer parties, of course.
So he was expelled, but like for pranks.
His daddy's gold mines and logging interest funded Hearst's media empire throughout his life, which is what helped him make yellow journalism, which was the precursor to sensationalized clickbait ubiquitous. Stephen Premmel wishes someone would send him a chamber pot with his face on it, so keep that in mind. He's the Kid Rock of publishing. They call him Kid Hearst, yes, and he's a character in this show Deadwood, which is the big
Oh.
hint as well.
I didn't know that.
Which is, of course, set in the Old West.
Oh.
So let's go to the leaderboard. Where Alexa, what's a pun? Now is in 4th place with a streak of 3 correct answers in a row. And of course, that was 2 questions, so that takes us to our next Captain of Industry. Please
We're getting another
welcome
advertisement.
the ad
Deals
from Gerrymander Brampton, CEO of Brampton Industries.
Hello again.
Hello,
You
Gerrymander.
may remember me? Look, Brampton Industries historically not known for selling things. We're known for 2 things: turning the friggin' frogs gay, and fracking the time-space continuum.
Yes.
I've recently come into, if you pardon the pun, a little bit of cum.
Oh.
Oh.
I may have married into the Pissman fortune.
What?
And look,
We use so much.
I'm not
cum.
saying that
What
I'm going
deals do you
to-
have for us?
Did you marry? How did you marry into the Pissman fortune?
well, I married Cincinnati, the sentient
Cincinnati
cum cloud
Pissman.
that was released from Joel Pissman.
Yes. Of
Yeah.
course.
You know, we all know how Planet Fuck's system works. Joel
Yeah.
Pissman, he released a cum cloud. The cum cloud decided its name was Cincinnati. I married the cum cloud. And I'm not going to say that I'm going to undercut my new father-in-law's prices, but
What?
I might just.
Do you hear that?
Ooh.
Black Friday deal!
What a
Don't
deal.
call me a dark money billionaire for nothing. I'll do whatever it takes.
You love to
I'll
see.
sell
love to
you
see
I'll sell
it.
you
Love
that
to see.
cum for less than it's worth. I'll sell you that cum
Wow.
for
Worth.
Cum
pennies
is
on
a-
the dollar. Because you know what?
Pennies.
Not even
Cum
my
is a
cum.
lost leader for you. Wow.
Oh man, I'm rolling in the stuff at this point. Come and get it. Come
you
and
have
get
a
it.
big Scrooge McDuck style vault just filled
Yes,
to the brim with cum.
I do swim in the cum every day. Every morning, I wake up, I walk out, I dive into the cum, I swim
you the-
around, I do backstrokes in it.
Ooh, backstrokes.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, that's the only way to swim in cum.
I suppose with the viscousness, yes.
Just dripping.
So that's my deal. Come and
Everybody hear
get it.
that Black Friday deal? Pennies on the dollar, come from
Pennies on the dollar.
Gerrymander.
Thank you,
Pennies on the dollar. Thank you so
Gerrymander
much,
Brampton.
Gerrymander.
Oh, we cut Gerrymander off. You're back, Gerrymander.
Also,
Finish your
listen to Frog
sentence.
Gay for free.
I'm glad we brought you back. It would have been a real shame if the audience missed out on that other deal about turning your Frog's
deal.
Day for free.
It costs so much to turn friggin' frogs gay.
It's usually
It does.
so expensive.
So
Wow.
expensive. Now
But
come,
with all
pennies
this
on the
cum
dollar.
money now, I can afford
and
to
gay
just.
frogs. Yes.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Gerrymander
so
Brampton,
much,
CEO
Gerrymander.
of Brampton Industries.
And
I'm not
peace be
bringing them
with
back
you.
again. I'm not bringing them back again.
That ending with the music was too perfect.
I was being
timing
guided
was
by the
fantastic.
music.
That's how we operate here in Radio Free Multiverse. We're guided by the music.
I'm guided by the light. Cut him off again. Who am I, intern Patrick? It's a fair question. It's a fair question, SingleWalkRun. I don't like snacking though, because I don't eat third-dimensional matter, except for that one coffee cola LaCroix that has cursed me
coffee cola
forever.
LaCroix.
So let's go to the next question. What was the name of the force that Ford used to investigate and enforce morality standards among his employees? Is that the Ministry of Love, the Sociological Department, Standards and Compliance, or the Ford Rangers? What of these was? What's my deal is beyond your lowly comprehension, assuming you are a third-dimensional being.
You probably are.
The three of you knew it. It was the Sociological Department. Created as a team of 50 investigators, it grew to a team of 200 people.
There were a lot of
I'm gonna take that
them.
again.
I got you, Fluval.
Let's get it
Okay,
clean.
Okay.
Created as a team of 50 investigators, it grew to a team of 200 people who probed every aspect of employees' lives.
Now
You
can we
see,
put some stank? Just a little snake.
Created as a team of 50 investigators, it grew to a team of 200 people who probed every aspect of employees' lives. Oh,
It's true.
apparently there's one more reading
Oh, okay.
from Stephen
Okay.
Premmel. Okay. Created as a team of 50 investigators, it grew to a team of 200 people who probed every aspect of employees' lives.
Yep.
And we're actually going to go into the Mind Palace as well to do a little more of a deep dive into the Ford Sociological Department.
Yeah, y'all are gonna want to fucking hear about
And this is
guy.
all from the Henry Ford Fund.
Secret police are cool. Ace cab. Secret police.
Ford's
probe this
$5 day.
Yeah. So basically the deal is that you usually made $250 a day as an auto worker, but Ford was like, I will pay you $5 a day to work for me. And so all these people went to work for him, and everyone was so excited, except that you only got the $5 a day if you went by all of his rules.
So yeah, as the Ford Fund says, those who did have jobs at Ford soon discovered that there were even more conditions. Lost in the headlines was the fact that the pay increase was not a raise per se, it was a profit-sharing plan. Yeah. So you made $2.30 a day under the old pay schedule, or if you did, you still made that wage under the $5 plan, but if you met all the company's requirements, they gave you a bonus of $2.70. And to qualify for it, some of these are... I'll let you weigh in on what you think about these. The first one is you have to abstain from alcohol. The second is you have to not physically abuse your families, sure. You can't take in boarders. You have to keep your home clean, and you have to contribute regularly to a savings account. Moral righteousness and prudent saving were all well and good, but they were not generally an employer's business.
Also, your house had to be clean. They
said
could come
that,
by
yeah.
their house
And
at
they could
any
just
time.
come by at any time. Yeah, in contrast, Ford Motor Company inspectors came to workers' homes, asked probing questions, and observed general living conditions. If violations were discovered, the inspectors offered advice and pointed the families to resources offered through the company. Not until these problems were corrected did the employee receive the full bonus.
Yeah, and if they weren't corrected, you would just get fired.
And so, yeah, I mean, even the Ford Fund
It was
notes.
a better idea than when he tried to do the same thing in the Amazon.
Oh, with Fordlandia?
In Fordlandia, he tried to vertically integrate creating rubber. So he tried to force all of the humans that were working for him in the fucking Amazon
Right.
to dress like Midwesterners. Because the climate's definitely fucking similar. And also to act like them and eat their shitty food. There was a riot.
They also taught, they had to learn English, too.
Yeah, they had to learn English. It was under the guise of but everyone needs to speak the same language on the factory floor, and it could help people gain citizenship. Except of course, when you pass the course, what you would do is you would wear clothes representing the nation that you immigrated from, and then jump into a big pot and do a quick change into American ass Midwestern garb, and then you'd hop out of the pot to represent how all of your individuality
They had you
has been
literally
stripped away.
jump into the melting pot
Yes, and
to melt away
Yes,
where you were from and become a...
probing.
Yeah, it's a lot. Ford's a lot. That's the hot take here, getting here from Grand Trivia and Radio Free Multiverse.
Ford's a lot.
Ford.
He's a lot.
He's a lot.
Ford's a lot. He's a lot.
But speaking
He
of a
truly
lot...
thought that world peace would happen through consumerism.
Big baptism energy. I agree with you, Jess Fancy Montgomery. But also, let's look at who has earned a lot of points, that is, on the leaderboard. In first place, Jatless Shrugged. Alexa, what's a pun? Has a streak with 4 correct answers in a row. They may have even aced it since they joined us.
CPL
Bezos in third, Intern-ish in fourth, and SingleWalkRun closing out the leaderboard in fifth place. Let's keep going
with our
for our
next
next question, which is what? A double points question. Which saint of capitalism was Margaret Thatcher's litter czar? Is that Ayn Rand, Henry Ford, Richard Branson, or William Randolph Hearst? Seen here is the kind of litter that this litter czar would have spent their time cleaning up.
It sounds a lot like Little Czar, which is
does.
something you would name a cat.
It does. I multiple times had to verify, is this a typo, an article made? And it was really just Little Czar, but no, he was in charge of litter.
And litter, like cat litter? Like a brand called Litter Czar? Wow.
Yeah, we're
Hire me, gosh.
we got to pitch that to the sharks and
Yeah.
hope they don't drop us in the Shark Tank.
Yeah. I mean, you'd be fine.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's just an inconvenience. I just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, it's fair.
But you're running out of time. You have about 10 seconds left to get your answer in. Yes, America does have czars, too. We have, like, climate czars and all that. I don't know if we've had a litter czar, though. It's an interesting position to create. And the correct answer is Richard Branson.
That's right.
He also said that he'd never have become a billionaire if Margaret Thatcher hadn't privatized British rail and air travel. And unsurprisingly, he also thinks Margaret Thatcher, who again he credits with making him a billionaire, is one of Britain's great leaders. Which takes me to a Fluval's Fact Fractal. Grand Emperor Aquion gave me this show, and I think they are the best Grand Emperor to ever exist across the entire multiverse.
It's true.
Isn't that a fun coincidence? But now let's go to leaderboard to see who got it right. CPL Bezos now in second. The rest of the leaderboard remained pretty stagnant. Oh, you betcha. You betcha it's private. We're not a government service. We think we are the Terrarium Empire.
My goodness, are you kidding me? We're here for the hatred and humiliation of human beings.
Yeah, public
It's not
broadcasting.
like-
That's Terrarium Empire stuff, not Aquarium Empire stuff. Come on.
Not the embracing and entertaining. God.
No, we don't embrace or
God,
entertain.
no,
But what
neither.
we do, I said doo-doo. What we do is bring you
The best deals.
the next Captain of Industry. Hello, Carmen de Bordello.
Welcome.
Hello, Fluval. Hello, Intern Chris Day. Carmen
Hello.
Derberdell, the Cardboard King. Coming to you
Oh,
from
the
the
cardboard
year
king.
3068. We got a big new year coming up.
Great New Year. Absolutely.
Great
Thank
new
you for
year,
joining
great new
us.
year. I am the Cardboard King. Cardboard gets eliminated in the 29th century because
Yes.
all the trees burn up. So
Of course.
I've got the full stock of cardboard.
Ooh.
I've got huge antique cardboards from the 24th century. This amazing machine.
Gas.
Super rare.
That's so.
Wow, I've never seen anything like it.
The engineering
The
is
amazing.
The craftsmanship.
What does that one do?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't really know.
That's fair. That's
Fair
not.
enough. It's very.
It doesn't
it's
work
from
anymore.
centuries
It's from
ago.
centuries ago. I don't really know.
That's
But
not your
good deal,
department.
good deal.
That's not your
Yeah.
department. Yeah, you know cardboard.
Very rare cardboard invention from the
Ooh.
21st century. You have your old 21st century primitive devices. You know, they had some stands for them. So some guy invented this cardboard
Oh, wow.
stand on it.
Wow.
Super rare, super rare.
That is an incredible stand. Also, Alina CBC 9000 pointing out your tie is amazing.
Yes.
Thank you. It is vintage. It is from the 28th century.
Oh, and can you confirm Jess Vadson Montgomery's suggestion that was one of Henry Ford's cup holders, the one that
Oh
you
yeah,
just showed?
absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely.
Ooh.
I'm just
Ooh, a
checking my log. It absolutely
cardboard
was.
diaphragm.
hmm
Any Black Friday deals?
Yeah, what?
So, you may be wondering why am I advertising to you from the 31st century to the 21st century? Couple
Yes.
of reasons. I can give you much lower prices because you can transfer that money to me and I can compound the interest over thousands of years.
Ooh.
You get the deepest deals, but also I'm out of dead stock, so you know I got a limited supply. You can sell me your cardboard, and I can transfer it over to the 31st century, and I can get new stock. What do you say? Sell me your cardboard.
What a deal!
What a deal.
What a deal. Sell
Sell Carmen
cardboard.
your
Sell
cardboard.
Carmen
Sell
your
cardboard.
What a Black Friday deal, Carmen.
Yes, reach out to us and I have a 21st Century Associate. You can hit them up at kingofcardboard@gmail.net.
kingofcardboard@gmail.net.
It's on the dark web. You don't know yet.
Ooh, the dark web.
I'll turn on the dark mode on my computer. It connects me to the dark web.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much,
Carmen
DiBordello.
Everyone, check out those deals. Sell Carmen some cardboard.
Sell Carmen that cardboard to get that cash.
For cardboard.
Oh, I'm Not the Zodiac Killer is sold. And,
sold.
You love
You'll love to see
someone
it.
who's not the Zodiac Killer being sold on
You'll
your
love to see
deal.
it. You'll love to see it.
But now, let's go to our next question. But before we do, as a reminder, we're canonizing the next Saint of Capitalism right here on Radio Free Multiverse. So if you want to join the Kahoot and name yourself after the saint you think deserves to be canonized, and of course the saints up for this are Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Martin Shkreli, Billy McFarland, and Jordan Belfort.
That's right.
Those are the saints. Those are the saints who are coming up. But right now, let's turn to one of the established saints of capitalism, who is the subject of our next question. And it's a double point one because it's a difficult one. In 1893, Thomas Edison founded the Black Maria, the world's first film studio. In which city? Is that Hollywood, California, Niles, California, West Orange, New Jersey, or Truth or Consequences, New Mexico? Where was the world's first film studio founded by famed patent troll, lover of patents, Thomas Edison?
He loved those patents so much.
He loved his patents so much.
He raised them like his own children. Treated them better than we treat Studio Cat. And boy, do we wait on this guy hand and foot.
Well, it worked out, SingleWalkRun, you're tanking, so really you got the right answer.
Yeah.
Blogtoven thinks it's Jersey, baby.
Jersey, baby. Jersey, maybe.
Is Blogtoven right? Well, you'll have to wait for the timer to count to 0 to find out. And you have about 5 seconds remaining, so get your answers in. 2, 1. The correct answer is West Orange, New Jersey, hometown of Chris Gethard. Edison used his patent on the kinetoscope in an attempt to stop any competing film studios from rising up. He allegedly even hired mobsters. This led independent filmmakers to flee the East Coast and move to Hollywood to avoid Edison. And in 1915, Edison's attempted monopoly was struck down as part of the ruling of the United States versus Motion Pictures Patents Company.
Wow.
Then I learned says this is Ish. Well, we're going to learn who's in first place by going to our leaderboard. It's still Jatless Shrugged, but CPL Bezos still hot on their tail. Fire Me Up Scotty rising up to 3rd. Wall Street Emoji in 4th. And Alexa, what's a pun?
What's a pun, Alexa?
Is in 5th.
Alexa,
place.
what's a pun?
What is a pun? I don't know, but here's the next question. As of November 2021, which of these was your Earth's richest person? Is that Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, or Scrooge McDuck, who came up earlier in the show? Seen here is money, which they have a lot of.
Cash. They have a lot of it. It's all in cash, too. It's all liquid.
Well,
it's gold,
not
and then
liquid.
They melted it down, so it's
okay.
literal liquid.
I thought you were making a reference back to Joel Pissman.
That might give you a bit of a clue. We all know that Scrooge McDuck definitely has a bunch of coins in a vault, but does he also have liquid? Seen here is money.
And by the way, the answers to this question are customized for each of you depending on which dimension you're in.
It is
and you
true.
also heard me read out whichever options are plausible for your dimension.
Yes.
If you live in a dimension without any of these people,
or a dimension where some of them are fictional or not,
right.
that
or,
happens.
Yeah,
there's a lot of them where Bill Gates is like a cartoon character. It's strange.
Gates Tales, woo!
Woo woo!
But the correct answer is Elon Musk. His net worth was around $271.5 billion. And nonetheless, he thinks it's a good use of his time to spend portions of his day trolling Bernie Sanders on Twitter.
Yep.
And making memes. Let's go to the leaderboard to see who else up there is making some memes when they should be answering. CPL Bezos wasn't. They answered quick and got first place. The Belfort Wall Street emoji now in third. Fire me up, Scotty. Alexa, what's a pun? And Jatless shrugged, remaining on the leaderboard nonetheless. And CPL Bezos has a streak with 4 correct answers in a row. Scrooge NFTs of a Darkwing Duck says CPL 33020. Inviting Blogtoven to say, hey, let's get dangerous. And I can't think of a better way to get dangerous than by bringing on our next Captain of Industry, who longtime viewers will remember from their appearance on this show. Please welcome back Famous Dave, the big cheese of Famous Dave's Barbecue.
Didn't see you there. I'm Famous Dave, y'all, from Famous Dave's Barbecue. I'm the big cheese. And I tell you what, I got a deal for you. Here's a deal. I got a barbecue pork sandwich. Only $3. And what's a barbecue pork sandwich without 2 slices of Colby Jack cheese? Still only $3. And what's Colby Jack cheese without 4 different types of mustard? There's some of that.
Ooh, 1 mustard.
There we go. Oop.
2 mustard.
And here it is. Oh, it's coming.
Here comes the slop.
There it is. All right. That came out real fast. Okay, here we go. A little bit of Susie's Spicy Brown. Here it is.
Ooh, Susie's Spicy. So you can't
Brown.
quite see it behind its barbecue tile.
Oh, here we go. And a little bit of this. Here's.
Oh, that's some slop right there.
That's the good
So
slop.
much mustard, says Lena 316.
Four types of mustard. There
Is
it
any
is.
of it stone
4.
ground?
Oh
Yeah.
man, it's all stone ground when you come to Famous Dave's. For only $3, you can get all of this. And what is 4 types of mustard without 2 pickle spears?
2 pickle spears.
There's
I've
1.
heard of 1, but 2?
Oh, just right in the mouth, not even on the sandwich. Just.
Oh.
Ow.
I like how you eat them like a pelican.
Yeah, here's a question.
Come on down to Famous Dave's Barbecue, where you can get all of this for only $3.
So is there a reason that you just swallow the pickles whole, but you put the mustard on the sandwich? Have you tried just swallowing the mustard directly into your mouth? Like just slopping it right in your mouth?
Oh, that's Famous Dave.
That's Famous Dave, the big cheese of Famous Dave's Barbecue.
I'm a big cheese. Thank you so much for having me. Please come and buy my sandwiches. I cannot afford any cum for my children.
Help out, Famous Dave. Help Famous Dave afford the cum they so desperately need.
For his children.
Let's also get back to the game and continue our quest to canonize the new saint of capitalism. Question 13, here we go. True or false? Saint of capitalism Steve Jobs drove around with no license plates on his car, and that means all the time. He never had license plates on his car.
Yep.
He just always drove around not having them on. We're not just saying, oh, true or false, one time it took a while for his license plate to arrive.
Like, did he mean to not
Did he
have a
intentionally
license
drive
plate?
around with no license plate on his car? True or false? That's true.
Yep.
7 of you knew it. Jobs exploited a loophole in California law by leasing a new car every 6 months, meaning he never had to have a license plate on his car. And the loophole worked because when a new car is bought or leased, the DMV issued a small paper permit that attached to the front windshield, meaning that as long as he traded out his Mercedes every 6 months, he also parked in
Handicapped spaces. And did not think of the
and just
children.
paid the fines because he didn't think of the children. All he thought of
did
is
not think of those
Stevie
children.
Jaw.
He never thought about children. Never. Never thought about a single child.
No, he never thought about children at all.
Never.
Looks like the
Never
dimensional
once.
veil interfered with our signal for a second there. But it looks like we're roaring back to life.
Hell yeah.
So let's go to the leaderboard and see which of you, because all of you answered it true, which of you answered it fastest. Internish. Now, Internish, despite not knowing what a child is now in 5th place in this trivia competition.
They might know what a child is. They just don't know what a children is.
Oh, I see.
That's a good point. None of us are rooting for Elizabeth Holmes, and I, for one, believe in women supporting women. So.
Yeah, perhaps Elizabeth Holmes probably should have been one of the potential saints, but I'm not the nominating board. Nominating board.
We had to go through this whole thing with this church and the sky.
Yeah, it's not up to me. I'm just the bearer of this bad news, much like I'm the bearer of our next question. Between 2006 and 2018, Black Friday incidents left how many people dead? 11, 20, 45, or 69? How many people were left dead by Black Friday between the years of 2006 and 2018? One of you knew it. It was 11. 11 people died and 109 people were injured in the chaos of Black Friday in that 12-year span.
Late-stage capitalism, who will survive, is heating up, you guys.
It's heating up. Much like our game. Let's go to the leaderboard. Where I am a late entry.
Rocketing!
Has a streak of 5 correct answers in a row and is now in 5th place.
Wow.
Will they come from behind to win this game? They easily still can.
They
Very
could.
easily can.
They could.
Very easily. Wow, indeed, one
Wow,
BBBR.
indeed.
But if you liked that, you know what you'll love. Our next Titan of Industry, who I believe is still here, Lido 2. Welcome.
Do we have our Titan of Oh! It's Leo the Second.
Lido the Second, wow.
Raccoon, controller, captain of the melange industry.
Wow, you command the melange industry.
Wow.
Welcome, Lido the Second.
Welcome, Lido the Second.
It's an honor to be
an
here with
honor.
history's greatest villain.
It is.
Tell us about the Black Friday deals that you have for our audience.
I will allow you onto my golden path, and I will shit out any melange you need.
Ooh, poop melange.
Oh, poop melange.
Yes,
I heard
am
it's
the
extra
only being
concentrated.
capable of producing the spice that makes international travel possible.
One BBBR pointing out that this space worm sounds like a Frank Oz character, which I think is the greatest compliment possible.
Frank Oz is one of my many human aspects.
Oh!
All praise the God Emperor, says
All
Lena316.
praise.
Oh, praise!
All praise. Wow. It's such an honor to meet someone just a little bit less powerful than Grand Emperor Acteon.
Do you have that spice that turns your eyes orange? That subpar spice that the other Bene, the non-Bene Gesserits love?
Mange.
Yes.
Yeah. Do we have any deals on mange this Black Friday season?
No deals on mange, only melange.
Only melange.
I
okay.
appreciate you having that kind of high quality standards.
Yes.
A CPL 33020 would...
Very high.
Oh, you're so high you see the future and awaken dormant parts of your mind.
Isn't that
I awaken
right,
the prescience
Studio
in all beings.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, Jazz asking if I feel threatened by your opulence.
No.
No. They don't have a hat. If they had a hat, maybe.
Yeah, I don't see a hat.
I don't
Ooh.
need hats.
Do you have any deals on Golas? We've been going through them at an amazing rate.
Golas of Duncan, Idaho would
Yeah.
be
Oh,
preferred.
God, don't even get me started on that goddamn Gola of Duncan, Idaho. He's always trying to fucking kill me.
I mean, I can't argue with you. Historically, yeah.
I mean, you keep making them.
Yeah, it seems like you want him to try to kill you. It
Right?
seems like you like that.
I get lonely.
You get lonely. You could find other people. Why don't you make other Golas? Why don't you make
Yeah.
Dolas of Paulo? your dad? Why don't you make a
Papa?
Make a zombie daddy homunculus.
Yeah.
Are
there cats on
Papa
Arrakis?
Morty is really controlling. He wouldn't approve of my 3,500-year reign. So I only make goals of Duncan because he loves me.
You gotta step out and be your own. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say step. You gotta slither out and be your own worm.
You mentioned feet to one who has transcended them?
I also don't have feet.
It's true.
Prove it, you matter consumer!
It was an idiom. How dare you imply I have feet? I do not have feet. I have transcended the need for feet, just like you.
I the sand and I shit out melange.
I don't shit anything.
Coffee cola LaCroix.
Did you say the spice melange is coffee cola LaCroix? How dare you impugn the spice?
The spice is all things I want it to be.
I don't like. Have we traveled to Dragon Ball Z Earth? It seems like we're both powering up right now for something pretty impressive.
I'm trying to fucking finger.
What about fingers? Neither of us have fingers or hands.
I'm trying to grow hands.
Why?
So I can give you the finger because you can't give it to me.
You don't need hands. Just do it with your mind.
Here it comes.
Uh-huh.
Fuck. Look, did you hear my mind? Did you hear it?
Watch.
Here, I got you.
No. You don't need to do it. I know how to do. Let me do this, Charlene, okay?
Okay.
Let me do this.
I can just. Oh my God, Fluval, what have I told you about breaking into the cum stores to make random disembodied body parts?
Well, I just needed to make it happen.
I have so much cum.
I'm out of here. Fluval, you'll be hearing about this at the Christmas party.
Get out of here, you trout worm. You sand trout. You overgrown sand trout.
How you doing, Fluvy?
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Let's just distract from it with trivia. He had a deal on the spice melange, but he got distracted and didn't clarify if it was like 50% off or...
I forgive you for using up the rest of our cum stores to make that single disembodied hand.
I don't care what you think about me. Let's go to the next question.
You don't at all.
Here we go. It's a multi-select. Which of these are real Guinness certified world records held by Saint of Capitalism, Richard Branson? Did he do the first balloon flight across the Atlantic? Does he have the most followers on LinkedIn? Was he one of the most people riding a kite surfboard at once? And was he the richest presenter of reality television? Which of these did real billionaire Richard Branson do and get Guinness to certify? Which is, I think, honestly, almost just as impressive as anything else.
Much.
They're all real. You knew it. You knew it. Ha 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 ha.
What that guy's into. You know, you could solve world hunger, but I feel like this is much more flashy and like better for
SingleWalkRun
CD.
says, of course. Oh, it's so much more entertaining than actually helping people.
Entertaining. Honestly, it would have been a waste. Like, how entertaining can just a billion people be?
Well, that shook things up. Fire Me Up Scotty and SingleWalkRun both returned to the leaderboard. And I am a late entry. It seems got some of that correct, which I suppose they'd have to, with the highest answer streak of 6 in a row. But they are no longer on the leaderboard, as 5th place is now held by the Wall Street emoji.
Oh.
And now we're going to go through some of his records. Here we go. This is him holding his first balloon flight across the Atlantic, looking so psyched about it.
Holding the completion certificate, not holding the experience.
No, he didn't manage to turn his experience into a physical object. That's beyond a lowly third dimensional being.
Yeah, he's still,
Up next, look at all his LinkedIn followers. He has
look at all those followers.
Over At the time he set the record, he had 15,732,651 LinkedIn followers. Now he has 19,570,263 LinkedIn. Oh, and he achieved the Atlantic air balloon record in 1987 and achieved this record on April 29th in 1929.
Yeah.
This is him with 3 models on a kite surfboard at once.
In 1929?
No, in 2019.
Okay.
That was a trick. I got confused. You know, time's hard when you live outside of it.
It's true. It's very hard.
In 2014, Richard Branson, Susie May, Alice Golliers, and Alison Despeltro.
Do you think he knew all of their names?
No. No. No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not truly convinced he knows any name other than Richard Branson. There hasn't been this many models on a kite surfboard in 90 years. This was in 2014. 2014 is when this happened.
1924.
And 10 years earlier, in 2004, Richard Branson became the richest reality TV host when he hosted Fox's The Rebel Billionaire, Branson's Quest for the Best.
And he knows Margaret Thatcher.
At this time, he was worth an estimated $3.8 billion. The show's premise was that 16 contestants would compete to prove that they deserved to be the Virgin Group's next president. The Virgin Group, who of course made many things, including Virgin Brides, Virgin Vodka, Virgin Cure, and so many more. Virgin Brides was a bridal dress company.
Just so that you don't think he was selling humans.
Just to be clear.
None of that may or may not occur.
And the winner
is a public record.
The winner of Billionaire Branson's Quest for the Best was Lovesack inventor Sean David Nelson.
He invented the love sack.
Get your Black Friday deals on Lovesacks. And much like Lovesack, you can also get at Black Friday deals at the subject of our next question. Here we go. Toys R Us participated in countless Black Fridays. What is the name of Toys R Us's giraffe mascot? Is that Gene, Jeffrey, Gregory, or Raffy the Giraffe? Is it Gene Giraffe, Jeffrey Giraffe, Gregory Giraffe, or Raffy the Giraffe? While I truly believe it should have been Raffy the Giraffe, the correct answer is Jeffrey Giraffe. He debuted in a 1973 commercial, and his age has fluctuated over the years. In the 1980s, he was a parent with a family, but in the 90s, his family disappeared without a trace, and he was once again a child. I'm over here, Charlene.
Oh my god. Sorry, I was distracted by the idea of Jeffrey, going back in time somehow and losing his entire family to the space-time continuum.
Well, all of them knew the answer. So let's see who answered quickest and who's in first now. Oh, pretty stagnant. But I Am Late Entry still got it right. Can still win the game, I think. Can still come back. Jeffrey became... Yeah, maybe Jeffrey absorbed his family and gained their powers. He gained his youth from his children.
Oh my. Like Richard Branson?
Isn't that what happened to Tony the Tiger? I think Tony the Tiger also had a family at one point. Yeah, they had little tiger kids.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing that happens whenever Peter Parker gets married. Then all of a sudden they're going, this isn't relatable to the kids.
Suddenly he's a teenager again. Except this time he can program. Each spot is a child consumed.
Speaking of transitions through life and aging and things that come with that, we have our next captain of industry here.
Oh, yes!
Who you might remember from being asked not to give a speech at a wedding. That's right. It's Bem Brampton.
Guys.
I Bem.
You're gonna be so angry at me.
Who's gonna be angry at you?
Are you not supposed to do the steal?
My brother's gonna be angry at me.
Why, Bem?
Everyone's gonna be angry. Everyone's gonna be angry.
Why?
But why?
I ate all the cum.
You ate all the cum?
Ate all the cum?
I ate all the cum.
To be fair to you, was it an open cum bar? Wherever you are.
My brother Jerry wanted to sell the cum
Gerrymander?
Yeah, he's my
Who
twin
married
brother.
Cincinnati?
I know your brother, yeah.
He told me not to give a speech at his wedding. It was a whole thing. You remember? Jerry.
I remember.
Jerry.
Gerrymander.
Yes.
That
was definitely Miss Christie.
I ate all the cum.
You ate all
and
the
it's
cum.
gone. And
Is
you
this
can't buy
the
it.
pennies for the dollar cum? You ate
All of it.
the pennies
was
for
all
the
of the-
dollar cum? How am
was
I
all
supposed
of
to make a gola now, Bemb?
I don't. Oh, you can have my kidney? Do you want my
I
kidney?
can't believe you ate the
deal
cum
for you.
melange.
I got
I
a deal.
want the cum.
I got a deal. You can have my kidney. It's no
Ma'am,
good
I
to me all
want
that cum.
The
But
cum that
what
you ate.
about? Do you want? What about? Do you want these curtains? I have curtains. I can give you.
Lena
the
has a
curtains.
good question. Are you about to have a cum coma from eating too much?
Yeah.
I don't know. How much tryptophan is in cum? Do you know?
I think it depends on what the person ate.
Yeah.
It seems like it's a lot.
As luxurious as your curtains are, I don't think I want them.
I don't think they'll help us make gola.
No, I
Bam.
can't make a curtain gola.
Oh.
How you doing, Ben?
Uh,
Ben, are you discovering object permanence for the first time?
What is abdon permanent? You're making up words again.
It means when you look away, you remember that it's there.
You can't make things up like that, Fluval. I'm smart.
Yep.
I'm smart.
Uh-huh.
I'm the best man.
Well,
I'm the-
but you were asked
I'm
not
the-
to give a speech. That's kind of a part of being the best man, usually.
And I did it anyway, so
That's true.
you get it.
You're a
You
self-declared
get it.
best man. Oh, I get it.
You get it.
Look, I get it. Trust me, I get it.
It's
Oh, yeah.
that's it.
Jas is hoping you're not high on your own supply.
I ate it. It's
It
not.
wasn't.
It's not my supply. There's no supply. It's gone.
Well, there was a supply.
It's in my
It sounds like it wasn't your supply.
Nom 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 nom. Oh, the cummy's in my tummy.
The cummy is in your tummy.
We might have to extract the cummy from your tummy.
Pump it out of my Tim Tum.
Bam.
Give me a Tim Tum pump. Stick it right in. I don't care. I don't care.
Will you give us any Black Friday deals? If
Yeah,
we
what deals do you have?
Yeah,
I
what
told
deals do you
You
have?
can have my kidney. You can have my
Okay.
curtains.
But what's
Okay.
the
I got a lamp
discount?
over there.
What's the discount?
You want a
on
lamp?
these
Yeah,
things?
what's the discount on the lamp?
Like, what's the usual street price for your kidney, and what are you giving us off the market
On
value?
a normal day, I wouldn't give it to you at all. And today,
Okay.
you can have it.
We can just have your
100%.
kidney? Same with the
Exclusive
curtains?
merch.
Same with the lamp?
Yeah, come in, give me the lamp. I
Wow.
don't care. You can
You
take
all
the
heard
lamp.
it here.
Look,
I don't
some
want the
places,
There's a free
What do I
kidney
need
out
light
there. For
some
all
people,
of you.
some places
My
will give you a
brother's
free
gonna kill me.
Funko Pop for Black Friday.
Yeah.
But Ben will give you a Funko kidney.
Kidney
It's
and
no,
curtains.
it's not. It's
and a lamp.
Ben.
Ben.
Why do you
Ben
always
Bummin.
you always get my
Ben.
name wrong?
I'm sorry,
it's
Ben
normal-
Bummin.
It's Ben.
Ben,
It's
Ben.
Ben. No, it's
Ben
Ben.
Ben,
Ben.
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 Ben,
Ben.
Ben.
Ben. What?
What? It's a Cumco Pop.
A Cumco Pop. That's funny. That's better. Yeah. Tim.
9 more.
It's like
I ate it.
Timb. Bemb.
Bim.
Well, thank you for your deals, Ben.
Thank you so much for your deals, Bam.
It's
So if
me,
anyone needs a kidney,
Diapers.
and apparently diapers.
Apparently, they need diapers. Well, we need to get back to our trivia
We
because
do,
we're coming
we
close to the end. We're
do.
soon.
Yes, we are.
We're canonizing. We're canonizing.
We're
soon. I just think
canonizing.
that's something
We're
we all need to
canonizing.
keep in mind. Very soon, we'll be canonizing.
We're gonna be canonizing.
We'll be
You
doing
know,
a
we're
little
gonna be
bit
canonizing.
Of canonizing.
We're gonna do some canonizing.
Now let's go to our next question. Here we go. It's another double point one. Doorbuster sales are a staple of Black Friday. The term doorbuster was coined by whom?
Ooh.
Is that James Cash Penney, the founder of J.C. Penney, Mervyn G. Morris, the founder of Mervyn's, Roland Hussey Macy, the founder of Macy's, or S. Buford Blockbuster, the founder of Blockbuster?
All of these sound like fake names.
3 of them are real names.
Which one is fake?
S. Buford Blockbuster was fake.
I thought it was between that and this James
But
Cash.
James Cash Penney is real.
That's
And
insane.
it was coined by an ad for Penny's, which was the store chain that later evolved into J.C. Penney.
Yes.
And the word first appeared in an ad in Alabama's Tuscaloosa News on January 13th, 1949. In 1950, an LA chain called Newberry's was the first to shorten doorbuster into one word as it's usually written.
Taking that space out.
Today, taking out the hyphen.
Taking out that hyphen. That's
It's the rare case,
of...
unlike Spider-Man, in this
Yes.
case, you don't need that hyphen.
You don't need that hyphen.
But
You
here's the
don't need it.
leaderboard, where Fire Me Up Scotty now in second, the Wall Street emoji stomping their way to 4th like a bull on parade. And SingleWalkRun still in 5th, despite their avowed goal being to tank this game.
Skrill is still in the running.
Here's the ad. It was Penny's Ring Circus of Sensational Values. Terrific doorbuster values for Friday and Saturday. Selling only. Hurry on down. 6,000 yards of new spring patterns. 80 square per cows. It's the greatest show on
80
earth.
square per cow.
Greatest show on earth. A bunch of fabric.
I can't believe it. I need per cows.
I do too. I don't know.
I'm gonna go back in time and get this deal.
What
They're
is
per
it?
cows, Just Fatson. Per cows. You know per cows.
It's a closely woven plain weave fabric that is often
Yeah.
used for bed covers.
Per cows. You
It
know.
has a thread count of about 200 or higher and is noticeably tighter than the standard type of weave used for bed sheets.
Per cows.
Yeah. And it was
It was like an acre.
It
I mean,
was
you
made
could
of
get
cloth-
an
of
acre
cotton.
of per cows.
Yeah, I don't know how to... I hope it's just... They just didn't, like, dye the fabric. You hope. But who knows? Who can say? It was 1949. So who can say for sure what they meant by that? Percolese is a better way to say it. I
Percolese!
choose to believe that it's Percolese.
Yeah.
But also, let's go to our next question. Here we go. Henry Ford funded the teaching of blank in U.S. schools to combat the nefarious influence of jazz. Was that square dancing, the recorder, dodgeball, or critical race theory? That's what we put. We were going to try to think of something else. We didn't. It's obviously not the last one. Ford, if you got it correct, it was square dancing. Ford hated jazz because he thought it was created by Jewish people, whom, in addition to unions, Ford famously hated.
He was pretty cool with black people, but Jews he could not abide.
I think that's a bit of an overstatement of his.
That he could not abide
No,
Jews.
that he was cool with anyone who wasn't him.
Well, he would actually hire and
That's
pay black workers if they did all of his stupid rules. He was just racist in that, like, more paternalistic way.
A lot of people have square dancing.
I learned square dancing in middle school, and boy, was my PE teacher mad.
Let's go to the leaderboard to see which 4 of you knew it. Oh, wow. The Wall Street emoji now up into 3rd, but CPL Bezos has a streak with 4 correct answers in a row. Exactly. Jazz leads to the Devil's Cabbage.
It was actually Hearst who was really not on board with the Devil's Cabbage because, you know, hemp paper would completely disrupt his logging interests, which were supporting his papers. So that's why marijuana's bad.
Speaking of paper, paper is used in many board games.
Oh.
And a board game is the subject of our next question. Before he was known as Mr. Monopoly, what was the name of Monopoly's mustachioed mascot? Was he Rich Uncle Moneybags, Rich Uncle Pennybags, Rich Uncle Scrooge, or Brian?
And you haven't won him over yet.
3 of you knew it. It was Rich Uncle Pennybags. He first appeared in Monopoly's Chance and Community Chest cards, and he got his first name from Parker Brothers' game of Rich Uncle, which was all centered around him. And no, wait, he got his name from Parker Brothers' Game of Rich Uncle, and he gained the name Mr. Monopoly in 1999. And I know that because here's my Fluval's fact fractal for ya. In 1999, a book called The Monopoly Companion revealed that his full name is Milburn Pennybags.
Milburn. It's almost as good as Merv.
You're going to jail. This is ish. We don't have free parking
Straight
here.
to jail. What a fractal indeed.
Here's the leaderboard. CPL Bezos still in first. Fire Me Up Scotty in second. Wall Street Emoji in third. Jatless Shrugged in fourth. And Skrillex Walk Run in fifth. I do remember when they were supposed to do a Monopoly movie with Ridley Scott. I think the Battleship movie scared a lot of the board game movie people away from it. Also, I mean, Wolf of Wall Street is kind of just a Monopoly movie if you think about it.
Pretty much.
I mean, with more peyote than I would expect out of a Monopoly movie. But who do I know? I'm not a Hollywood bigwig.
What indeed?
But that was Clue is great.
Clue is fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, Clue is great. I would love. I mean, Clue's the only good board game movie that immediately jumps to mind. Ooh.
We're just gonna leave that one up there.
When asked if Monopoly will delve into the real estate market as we know it, the Gladiator director, Ridley Scott, gave an answer that may leave people who want an objective and isolated story cringing, quote, completely. It's a bloodbath. It was really bad behavior. It's going to be a comedy. And of course, that's Ridley Scott, whose movie House of Gucci is coming to theaters near you soon, and whose movie The Last Duel came to theaters near you surprisingly recently. And Stephen Premmel used to donate the fuck out of some plasma for some gas money.
It's beautiful stuff.
Beautiful stuff. Donating your lifeblood to get the lifeblood of your society makes sense.
It makes perfect sense. In fact, everyone should have to do that.
He thinks it tanked because millennials don't want to learn anything that's not on their phones. On the other hand, you know, Ridley Scott is an 83-year-old man, so that's about what I would expect in terms of his thoughts on millennials. It's I want someone to pitch him to do the Fortnite movie so bad. It is also on your phone because you can read the plot summary and about the classical story that it was based on.
Yep.
Apparently it was very good according to This Is Ish. I never saw it.
Yeah.
But
it just, we were looking at our phones, so.
Well, I'm also not a millennial. I'm an eternal being that exists outside of time and space.
Very true.
But you know what doesn't exist outside of time and space?
What?
Our final question, which is a double points one. Best Buy has been the site of many Black Friday rushes. Before it was known as Best Buy, the store is known by which name? Babbage's, Good Guys, Highland Superstore, or Sound of Music? And yes, there is also a pandemic going on. It feels like a more reasonable answer.
Oh my, you all knew that really quickly.
Well, one of them got it. Only one person got it right.
Wow.
It was Sound of Music. Best Buy was founded as an audio specialty store called Sound of Music. In 1966, it rebranded to Best Buy. Sorry, it was founded in 1966 as Sound of Music. And then in 1983, it rebranded to Best Buy and shifted its focus to consumer electronics. This is Ish. Perhaps an intern who wrote this question also saw that same day one film and learned it there. Perhaps that's how this happened. I don't know. Huzzah, I did not win, says SingleWalkRun. Well, let's see who did win by going to our podium. In third place with 11 out of 20 correct. It was the Wall Street emoji. In second place with 9 out of 20 correct, it's Fire Me Up Scotty. And in first place with 14 out of 20 correct, it's CPL Bezos.
Bezos won!
Meaning Bezos wins. That would have been a lot more artful if adding a slideshow to StreamYard didn't just make it pop up immediately, but apparently it does. Bezos.
It was Bezos! Bezos is our new saint!
Congratulations!
Congratulations,
Jeffrey Bezos! While, much like space, Richard Branson got there before you, but everyone remember, you also got there. And isn't that something? Isn't being the second to do something just as important as being the first? Don't let that eat away at you inside, just like your girlfriend flirting with Leonardo DiCaprio seems to have. Congratulations to Jeffrey Bezos.
Congratulations to Jeffrey Bezos. Now let's complete his canonization.
Okay.
Let's complete the canonization.
Let's get the canonization ready. Of course, that was Planet Seattle, which has now been blown to smithereens. That's
magnificent.
Fair point, I am not the Zodiac Killer. He does own the platform through which we come to your dimension.
Yes.
Perhaps it was rigged, but what's more capitalist than rigging a system?
Exactly. It's beautiful. Thank you
all
everyone
so much
for joining us and for getting all of your fantastic Black Friday deals. And I want all of the advertisers out there to know that all of our viewers are definitely buying all of those things, except for the cum, which is now in the stomach, but probably some of them are gone after the kidney. So you should definitely advertise.
Definitely advertise here.
Advertise with us.
On Radio
please.
Free Multiverse.
Please give us your money. Please
we'll be
advertise with us.
Next week with Grand Trivia.
Please advertise with us. Please, I'm trying really hard to get advertisers. Please advertise with us.
Yes, Planet Seattle had the original Starbucks.